Welcome back to the Sipping Sooner. Thank you for joining me again today. Well, week one is in the books, so we're gonna, chop it up a little bit and talk about what we seen, what we liked, what we didn't like, and then just a few week one observations. We also gonna touch on Arkansas State a little bit. We done been beat over the head with all the info, so and a lot to talk about right there, and we're gonna get into Sipping Sooners Big 12 Power Rankings. So we shall see what it says. All right, you already know what time it is. Go get your drink. I got mine, and let's get it, baby. All right. Shit. What y'all think about that intro, man? I felt like, getting a little cinematic, yeah, man. I like to switch it up, and I get bored sometimes. Well, a lot of times, actually. So, let's see. Week one observations. Man. Ooh. Let me just start here, man. The NIL teams, you know who they are. A&M, Michigan State, Miami, Oregon, Tennessee. We know who you are. And, I call those teams the NIL teams, But it was two in particular that I was watching. And it just continues to baffle me, man. I mean, it's been well documented. Michigan State and motherfucking Florida. Why? I mean, you got suck ass 1 and suck ass number 2. Why is it that they, especially Michigan State, they seem to want to waltz their ass into the state of Oklahoma and try to snatch our recruits and our talent in our talent-rich state. You know what I mean? Colin Cowherd, bitch ass. But anyway, Michigan State, I looked up, they were struggling with Central Michigan, man. I mean, struggling. And I'm going to tell you right now, they might as well get ready. They're going to lose quite a few games this season. Lost their best wide receiver. Matter of fact, he went to Florida State and was trying to show out the other night. But they going to get absolutely crushed, man. And did I hear Spencer Tillman on the call? Is it just me? Am I the only person that don't like his old punk ass? I cannot stand Spencer Tillman. I know he's one of us, or supposed to be, but I swear to God, he turned me off a few years ago when he was covering OU, and you would have never known that he played football here. The way he was talking cash shit that day, man. I was done with his ass. Still done. But I'm still just baffled how, as a recruit, you could look at a program like Oklahoma, a program like Michigan State, and decide that Michigan State is where you want to go. There is nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, at Michigan State up in East Lansing that your ass needs to go up there for. Nothing. Fuck Mel Tucker. They ain't been relevant as a program in a good minute. I think they made the playoffs, I think, once, didn't they? And then the guy ushered their ass right up out of there with the quickness. And they ain't ever came close to going back. That's been Ohio State and Michigan show. You know, with Wisconsin trying to sneak in there every now and then. But anyway, Florida, I'm so glad that Utah brought them on out there in that elevation and put it to them, if you know what I mean. Another program. I'm serious, man. I don't know if Billy's gonna be able to get that program back, man. Oh, Sunbelt Billy, man. I mean, I didn't even know that. I knew he was interested in the LSU job, you know, but I didn't know that they gave his ass the cold shoulder when he was trying to basically send in his resume for them, and they basically never got back to his ass, I guess. So good for them, I guess. So anyway, that's just a couple of observations. I was just wondering, man, if you was a high caliber recruit, and I understand NIL's a bitch, man. I mean, I understand, man. Money is what makes the world go round. We see it in everyday life. But man, I'm sorry. If I got to take a little bit less and not come to that fucking clusterfuck of a program, I'm not coming, man. It just ain't gonna happen. So I don't know, man. I just can't call it, man. A&M is another one. Still out here. Fools still committing to A&M. For what? For what? So you can come in, third, fourth, fifth in the damn West? Fuck out of here, man. Start making better decisions for your fucking future, y'all. Let's go. Anyway, enough of that. So, let's talk about Arkansas State. So, I broke out my notepad. I broke my notepad out. Usually, there's a handful of games every year. Usually, first game, Texas game, maybe the OSU game, if depending on what OSU looking like. Those games, I ain't gonna lie, man. I like to get shit-faced with my friends. We sit back, have a good time. So first game, I broke out my notepad. I was gonna write down some notes about the ass whooping. And as the ass whooping went along, it became more and more evident that no notes was gonna be needed. Didn't need to write down the damn thing. Matter of fact, I would have had a cramp in my damn hand trying to write down all the ass whooping that was being handed out. We knew that the shit was gonna get ugly. But man, didn't I tell their ass to give the money back? I told them to give the money back. They didn't give it back. They paid. So, but I was impressed, man. I mean, anytime you can get a shutout, I don't care who you playing, that's impressive. Because all it takes, we all know football, it takes one bad play, one person to be in the wrong spot. You could give up a big gain. Next thing you know, you're giving up a field goal or something. Luckily, they missed both of their field goals. But even if they had made the field goals, I was impressed. You know, we see this every damn year, especially when Lincoln had his old bitch ass here, just giving up points to teams that had no business scoring. Hell, damn, they're losing to a couple of them. Tulane, to be exact. Man. All right. So, G Freaky, or whatever the hell they call him, Gavin Freeman, man, came out there, showed out bright and early in the game, man. Shit. I barely cracked open my first couple of beers before. I was like, damn, come on, man. Show some mercy. But, yeah, so he showed out. The receivers, they look good. Gibson catching the ball up in his bitch. Man. Nick at Night out there catching passes. Stoops got broke off, but I mean, sounds like he's gonna be okay. You know, we'll see. You know, they'll be all right. You know, without him for now. The running backs, they look good. Yeah. Andrew Anthony, man, was out there toasting fools, man. They had to keep grabbing him because he was about to toast Stolio that ass, man. So yeah, I was impressed with the wide receivers. The running backs look good. Like you say, it was, you know, it wasn't going to be too much of a test either way we looked at it. Dillon, him and Jackson came out there and lit that ass up. Offensive line looked good. I even seen was that Andrew Rain pancaking motherfuckers? Man, I ain't seen him pancake anybody. He was out there putting in work. Let's see, who else? Stogner didn't do too much. Kay McIntyre got him one up the sideline. Shit, go ahead then. I even think Smith even got a catch in there. Let's see, who I'm missing. But anyway, as a whole on the offense, they look good, man. Defense, they look good. I know that there's some gooch lickers out there talking about, oh, they didn't get any sacks and shit. Well, Ethan got one. But other than that, man, when you dropping all that max protection in the back there, they was protected with 10 motherfuckers back there, man. You was rushing 4, blitzing every now and then. But they still had max protection on, man. So, you know, they was gonna guard their ass if they wasn't gonna do anything. They wasn't trying to get their quarterback murdered back there. You know, they still got a season to play against their own competition. You know. So we'll see if SMU wants to test these waters and try to play us straight up. And if they do, then we'll start seeing the sacks start rolling in. Yeah, defensively, I thought they looked good, man. They ran a whole lot of players through the game, man. And I didn't see a whole lot of drop-off, so that was another good sign. You know, the other guys came in and kept the standard most of the time. You know, now they could have got burnt several times. I seen them, you know, those receivers, you know, of course, by that time, they was terrified to catch the damn ball. But if they would have wanted to catch the ball, man, it was there for them a couple of times. But, you know, that's football, man. You're not going to play a perfect game, and I don't give a damn who you are. You know, Alabama and Georgia, they don't play perfect games. I know a lot of people think they do, but they don't. But let's see, who else? Yeah. I mean, I hope Deshaun McCullough, I hope he's good to go. I mean, I know he sprained his ankle. Probably, I hope it ain't a high sprain, because if it's a high sprain, man, those are such nagging injuries, man. They're hard to get back from because of the area of the sprain. Let's see, who else? Man, I mean, everybody looked good, man. Yeah. Oh, Gentry. Oh, man. I was sitting there on the couch, man, when they threw that little bullshit flare pass out there. Before the ball even made it to the receiver, I was already up off the couch and charging the TV. I already knew he was about to get his ass eaten alive. And I'm glad he popped his ass. Oh, man, that was so pretty. Yeah, probably, as far as I'm concerned, my favorite play of the game. Well, other than that, you know the deal, man. Everybody looked good. I mean, it was Arkansas State, so we'll move on to SMU. They'll get a few more props after they beat their ass. We'll see. But you know, the main thing is to get out of these games healthy. You know, and with all that being said, you know what? Let's get into these sippings. Big 12 power ratings. All right, man. So I'm gonna have to get my notepad out for this one. Shit, I ain't finna try to remember all this shit. All right, here we go. Coming in. It was the biggest loser at 14. Raggedy ass Baylor Bears. Oh my God. They lost 42-31, man, to Texas State. I know Texas State inherited a lot of former OU players that transferred down there, but come on, man. I don't know. I mean, I already didn't have a whole lot of faith in Shapen to begin with, and his ass had to get on that cart and get up out of there. Got his ass broke off. So, and they have Utah coming to town next week or this week. It ain't finna get no fucking better. It sure is not. I don't know what to tell him, man. But that wasn't it. I don't know, man. Aranda better watch himself after last year and then combining that with this year. The way it's starting. All right. Number 13. Bring them in. Texas Tech. This is what happens when you play for a program and y'all not used to having high expectations. Texas Tech was everybody's pick to be the dark horse of the Big 12 that was going to come out of nowhere. Joey McGuire and them, they was going to shock everybody and take down everybody. A lot of people talking about they was going to be in the conference championship. Them in Kansas State. Pick another team because they ass ain't going to make it. Not playing the way they just played. They can fucking forget it. And I already told you, and Chuck, man, please. We see this example all over college football. If you see a quarterback and he's already playing for a top-notch team and he transfers out, what the fuck makes you think that he's going to go to another team and all of a sudden learn how to damn play? It don't work that way. JT Daniels, no matter where he goes, he gets his ass beat. Huh? How many teams does this fool play for? Hold on. USC, Georgia, West Virginia. Where is he at now? His ass is at Rice. He just let Texas bend him over. Come on, man. What? Man, just stop. Just stop. Chuck was at Oregon. If you can't win at Oregon, what makes you think you going to win at Texas Tech? That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Oh, man. There's another quarterback pulling that shit, too. We'll get to him in a minute. But, yeah, Texas Tech, the longer that game kept going on, and they got closer and closer to not putting them boys away, and then once they got to overtime, I knew it was booty cheeks then. Yeah, I knew they was finna get that ass clapped. Yes. Yeah, I knew it was over. So, I mean, yeah, in my opinion, they most definitely deserve to lose that game. I mean, and that's what I mean by they wasn't ready for the moment. They could sit there and say they was looking ahead to Oregon because Oregon's finna roll in there. And then Chuck is finna get slapped by his old team on top of that. Oh, man. Texas Tech. But, it's always a nice story when you have these fans of these teams that ain't used to winning shit. But then all of a sudden they get a little hope. And then we going to win the conference. We going to the playoff. There's levels to this shit. People keep telling y'all that, but y'all not listening. It is fucking levels to this shit. Okay. Number 12. TCU. What the fuck was that? What was that? I mean, I know that, there's no way that they underestimated. Who the hell wouldn't have been hyped to play Deion and the boys? Huh? I know a lot of teams that line up right now just for the opportunity to break their ass off. And I know it's a lot of people out here that like them from Colorado. I'm going to repeat myself. I am not one of those people. Do I respect Colorado? I do. Am I shocked that they whooped TCU's ass? No, I'm not. I am shocked, though, that Chandler Morris didn't carve their ass up. Oh, he disappointed me. That should have been a easier time than what it was for him. But the biggest problem, what the hell happened? Are they even playing defense there? No. Gary Patterson left and they just said, the hell with it. We ain't playing no more defense, huh? Okay, well, take that L. Ain't that what the shit they do, or is it like this? I don't know. Either way, this shit's stupid. Get your ass beat. All right. I'm done talking about... Oh, matter of fact, I mean, it was at one point during that game, I thought for sure that I seen Mike Stoops over there coaching their defense. I don't know. Maybe not. But I'm telling you, wasn't good. All right, number 11, West Virginia. West Virginia should have been way even further back on this list, but at least they got their ass beat by a ranked team in Penn State. We knew that ass whooping was already in the mail, So, they basically went ahead and took that ass whooping the way they were supposed to. They came out and tried to hang, but we knew that, Is Green, is he going to be the starting quarterback all season? I don't know, man. Seems like he ain't really done shit against nobody except for against OU, But that's the case anyway, man. You know how we always seem to make everybody's quarterback the next Heisman Trophy fucking contender. Or at least that was our MO. Hopefully we gonna rectify that shit this year. But yeah. West Virginia. At least y'all took an ass whooping to somebody that y'all was supposed to. All right. The next one. Oh my God. Number 10, bring in BYU. BYU. What was that? Y'all was supposed to be in... first of all, y'all grown-ass men. Second of all, y'all out here legitimately trying to put people to sleep and shit. Really, who the fuck didn't fall asleep during that game? I watched the game. It was rough. No offense. Defense played okay. But, y'all was playing Sam Houston State, and the last time they had anybody that was any good, I believe it was Red Bomar after we got rid of his ass. So, I don't know, man. I know one thing, though. Y'all better hurry up and get y'all shit together, though. Because here in the Big 12, we score points. All right. Let's move on. Number 9, Oklahoma State. If anyone out there can tell me what the fuck is Mike Gundy doing out there, then, I really want to know. This man is up here holding open tryouts. He ran all 3 of his quarterbacks through there. Like, he didn't have no clue on who should be the starter or even break it. Can we cut it down to 2? Man, that was horrible. That was another really, really tough game to watch. Bad play all over the place. They, in my opinion, deserve to lose that game. They just lucky. Because they damn sure should have lost that game. Ooh, Lord, Mike. All right. Number 8, Cincinnati. Cincinnati came out. Let me see what it was. Laid hands on Eastern Kentucky, 66-13. Whooped their ass like they were supposed to. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm still not sold on Emory Jones. Like I was saying before about these quarterbacks that transfer to new places, I seen too much of him. Even though he didn't play a lot at Florida, he played enough to let me know that he wasn't any good. Now, he might have had the game of his life Saturday. That's a hard-ass game to find the replay of or anything, man. Like, they didn't have one dad or mom out there filming their kid or nothing, man. What the fuck going on up in Cincinnati, man? But anyway, I don't know, man. We shall see. Plus, they was at home. Cincinnati strikes me as one of those teams that's going to be way better at home. and then when they get on the road, all of a sudden they can't fucking do nothing. I don't like teams like that. That means you're cheating your ass off at home. Stop that shit. But anyway, we'll see what they do when they play somebody of significance. So I don't even know who they play, who they got coming up. I don't even know. But you know, I don't know. I mean, Emory Jones, I mean, he reminds me of Slovis at BYU. Another perfect example. Slovis, just like JT Daniels and Shuck. Slovis was at USC, went to Pitt, still couldn't fucking play at Pitt. Now he shows up at BYU, and all of a sudden they got hopes. What? Where? How? Somebody explain that. Slovis, Emory Jones, and Shuck. And Bowman, I give the benefit of the doubt at OSU because, I mean, the man was broke off and hurt his whole career, so we don't even know if he's any good or not. Whenever he's actually started and got to play the whole game, Mike Gundy, he was been pretty good. So, I mean, I guess we'll never find out as long as Mike is his coach. But anyway, let's move on. Number 7, Iowa State. Iowa State put it on Northern Iowa 30-9. Not bad. You know, I was just kind of wondering though, who the players bet on, this week. That's what I'm more concerned about. Iowa State, we don't know nothing about that game. We don't know, we'll have to wait for them to play someone to, we do know this. I highly doubt if they average 30 points a game, though. I mean, they ain't even at their best with Purdy, it was a struggle to average a lot of points, at Iowa State. Number 6, Kansas, the old Jayhawks, beat Missouri State 48-17. Jason Bean was the quarterback. Daniels was hurt. Didn't we say that we said that his ass had to stay healthy in order for them to even come close to their goals? He started the season hurt. Man. So he's going to try his ass out there this Saturday. I think they playing Illinois, right? Yeah. Yeah, they going to play Illinois. I didn't get a chance to peep Illinois out to see if their defense is half as good as it was last year. We know they had a good defense last year, but we'll see. But Jason Bean, in my opinion, best backup quarterback out there, other than Action Jackson. That's right. Better than motherfucking weak-ass Manning down there in Texas, too. So, anyway. Number 5, speaking of Texas, bring their raggedy asses on in here. They beat Rice 37-10. And it wasn't that damn impressive. Now, what I will do is I'll give them a pass because I'm telling you right now, if you don't know, they've probably been practicing for Alabama since the bowl game ended. Because they already know their whole season is going to hinge on that ass whooping. If they can win that game, regardless of whatever they do the rest of the season, they'll be telling us how much they back. So, I'm going to chalk that up till they was overlooking Rice. And shit, I wouldn't have practiced for Rice either this summer. So anyway, we don't know. But, we do know. We do know that, as far as I'm concerned, yours is hot garbage. We'll see, man. If Alabama comes out here and tries to throw the ball all over the place and they don't have any success, if they just line the ball up and just run it down their throat, they win the game. Now, if they get too cute and insist on trying to throw the ball, even if Milroe is off, then they might lose this damn game. Either way, it don't matter to me. I mean, I'm always down to see Texas get their ass whooped. But if they do luck up and beat Alabama, you already know. That's going to make it that much sweeter when we stomp a mud hole in their motherfucking ass. Okay? So anyway, do what you want to do. Either way, I'm going to be cool because I can't stand Alabama's fuck ass either. All right, so UCF, come on down here to number 4. UCF came out here. Who did they abuse? Kent State. We already recognized Kent State basically got raided for their coach, who's now with Colorado, who just put their private parts all over TCU. Let's just say private parts. And they lost Cephas. They lost pretty much anybody that was any good on that team. It's gone. So, yeah, they was going to beat their ass. So we don't really know much about UCF, you know. Let me see. What I got here on my notes? Yeah, this is what I said. They won't be tested until they play someone. And they won't be tested until they play someone that forces Plumlee to keep his ass in the pocket. We know you can run, fool. You're a former wide receiver. I mean, you ain't shocking me with that shit. I mean, I watched you at Ole Miss. I watched you at UCF. But what I am going to be looking for is what are you going to do when these teams start containing your ass and you have to win a game from the pocket? Then you got my attention. Till then, I ain't impressed. But and I already told you, man, y'all another team with one of those coaches out there that wants to live off of his name that ain't really done nothing. Ain't done nothing in a good minute. What does Malzahn do other than get fired and then make money? That's all he's doing. So anyway, UCF. All right, man. I bet y'all never thought. Bring number 3 on in here. Houston. Let's start off. Sweet ass uniforms. I thought I was watching the Oilers out there for a minute. And Houston is in the 3rd spot because they beat UTSA, which was favored to beat them. So, and I'm one of those people that I didn't think they could actually legitimately beat UTSA because everybody been putting their mouth all on UTSA this offseason as well about what they was going to do. Well, apparently they not going to do shit because I expect Houston to get their assholes blow smooth off of their body as the season goes along. So, let's just put that out there right now. But congratulations on that nice win, though. So, let's go over here. That only leaves 2 teams. And y'all know what 2 it is. And we know who's in second. It ain't my damn Sooners. Kansas State, bring your asses on in here. Kansas State beat Southeast Missouri State. 45-0. Congratulations on y'all shutout. Y'all got one right along with us. Y'all's wasn't as impressive as ours. That's why your ass is at number 2. And I think if Southeast Missouri State lined up against Arkansas State, I think Arkansas State will beat their ass. So, once again, our win is still more impressive. So, if you want those gooch lickers from Kansas State, and I know who you are, quit lying to yourself. All right. So they went out there and they did what they should have done. You know, Troy comes to town this week, so we'll see. Troy's going to give them a better test. I don't know how much better, but definitely better than Southeast Missouri State. So that leaves number 1, my Oklahoma Sooners and your Oklahoma Sooners. You already know, man. 73-0. We got a shutout. We ain't seen very many of those around these parts. It was impressive all the way around, like I was saying. Offensively, defensively. Dude got me a little nervous on a couple of those extra points, especially that first one. I was like, what the fuck is this, man? What? Something wrong with his leg? Come on, man. You know, get the ball up in the air a little bit. He did better as it went on. But yeah. Let's see. What did I write down just for this moment here? I mean, it's just basically like I said. I mean, I had already talked to Arkansas State and told them to give the money back. They didn't take heed to my words. So, you know, let's just say they got violated. I mean, people that know me personally, they know that I have little catchphrases and little sayings for what happened to Arkansas State. But I'm not going to say those things today. I'm still trying to grow this channel, and I would like to see it continue to grow. So I'm not going to say those things at this time. But as I grow, and a few of them might start to slip out over time. So let's just say, you know, yeah, they got violated. But, you know, we came out, did what we were supposed to do. Oh, you came out, they look good on both sides of the ball, special teams. Butch Jones was sitting over there looking like he was over there eating the shit sandwich. But at least, hey, after the game, he gave us our props, didn't he? He said, hey, that ain't even the same damn team that we watched on tape all summer. You right. Don't ever bring your fuck ass up in here with that shit again, boy. But anyway, so there you go. That's Sipping Sooners power rankings, or ratings, whichever way you want to say it. I'll probably, if y'all like it, hell, I might do it every week. If not, let me know, and I won't do it. Because that just means I have to actually follow up on all these sorry ass teams, and some of these teams, man, it's rough watching some of these games, man. Oh, yeah. But anyway, thank you for your time today. You already know, hell, it's the Sipping Sooner. I'm out this bitch. Peace.